And I was asking you about whole body detox and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You had mentioned yeast, and I didn't realize that there was even a yeast detox program. Could you expand upon that a little bit?
Yes. Yeast is grown in the GI tract. Sometimes it can go systemic and go into your blood. It can go up into your brain. Sometimes when you have parasites, and we get parasites from our fruits and our veggies and go into buffet tables or it's just found in our food. It's just that they're just there.
Okay.
The more, if you have parasites, the more yeast you will create. And so some of the things that you have to do is you have to kill yeast. Yeast will coat your inner lining of your GI tract, mainly your small intestine, your large intestine. Some of the symptoms of that is you're bloating after meals. You eat, and you could eat a big huge steak and a whole big potato and all these things at the dinner at the restaurant, and in a half an hour you're starving. Another symptom of it is you're always craving sweets. Yeast loves sweets. So one of the things that you can do is eat lots of garlic and lots of oregano, and that will naturally help kill yeast, but sometimes you have to go more potent, because let's face it, nobody wants to be around you when you smell, right? So again, if you want to get more kisses and more dates, you don't want to eat garlic, but there are supplements you can take that will help kill that it doesn't make you smell so bad.
Okay.
But another thing too is that yeast is also linked to cancer as well as parasites. So that's one of the important preventative things is you want to keep that under control so that you don't get into a cancer situation down the road.
And that would be, I would imagine, where the importance of a nutritional consultation would come in is you could help determine through proper testing which detox would be appropriate for getting rid of yeast.
Yes, because some of them aren't potent enough.
Okay.
Again, you need to have a physician's license, a state license, to be able to prescribe some of those things. Some people use diflucan, and it does help, but sometimes you can't.
Okay.
And it's just too, because diflucan sometimes can be a little too hard on the stomach for some people to take for 30 days.
Gotcha.
So doing herbal supplements will help doing it. It's naturally. Another symptom of having yeast is chronic yeast infections or vaginitis, and that affects the women population a lot.
Okay.
So those are some things that it's not always just I need to use an over-the-counter. Sometimes I need to go systemic and clean it.
Gotcha. And that's where the detox.
And that's where the detoxing comes in place. Again, but if you go in and you do a yeast detox, and if the liver and the kidneys aren't prepared for it, you can create some other issues. So having consult with a nutritionist will help that.
Excellent. And you serve all the greater Kansas City area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If anybody has any questions, they'd be able to call and...
Yes. Just call Dr. Jennifer Amundsen at 816-220-0660.